Hello everyone and welcome back to a new Hypixel video. And in this video we're going to be talking about Hypixel's anti-cheat Watchdog. And we're going to be explaining why it is quite a bad anti-cheat, as a lot of people say. Obviously no staff member has given much information about this because it is quite a sensitive topic, I guess, since they want to keep all the information private. So we will have to go off limited evidence from a small range of sources, as well as some statements from staff members to make sort of a theory about why Watchdog might not be so good. However, I have come up with quite a interesting argument as to why Watchdog might not be so effective in Hypixel at banning cheaters. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe you will come to respect Watchdog a bit more after this video. Alright, so my first theory as to why Watchdog might not be so good is because of the variety of games on Hypixel. Now, we're going to compare Watchdog's anti-cheat, or Hypixel's anti-cheat Watchdog, to maybe something like another anti-cheat on another server like Anti-Gaming Chair and MMC, or Lunar's anti-cheat. Now, the thing with Lunar or MMC that you may have known is that obviously they are PvP servers with a very limited variety of games. Probably the only games that you can really play on server are heavily PvP oriented, and there's not much variety or different types of games in these servers. If you go on Hypixel, on the other hand, you will know that there's a variety of different games, from PvP games such as Bedwars and Skywars to unique games like Skyblock, as well as arcade games and a variety of other unique games with unique mechanics. And that is the key, because these are unique games with unique mechanics that, for a lot of the games, actually have to modify Minecraft itself to make these games work. And a simple example of this is the fireball jump. The fireball itself, because in normal Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, the fireball doesn't really exist. You can't just throw a fire charge on yourself and make yourself jump, or turn it into an exploding fireball. Hypixel had to modify the game to make something like that happen. And obviously they had to add a bypass to Watchdog, because that kind of movement with the fireball would not normally be possible in a normal vanilla Minecraft setting. So Hypixel would have to allow that to happen without Watchdog flagging it as cheating, and anti-cheats use not anti-cheats, but hack clients use all of these small bypasses or loopholes in Hypixel's system to make cheats work. The thing with hack clients is when you're flying, it doesn't just make you fly. It tricks the game into thinking that you're walking on actual blocks or doing a legitimate movement when you're actually not. But that is our key, obviously, as normal servers or PvP based servers like MMC or Lunar do not have to worry about this, since they don't have many bypasses to be exploited, because they have a very limited variety of games. Hypixel, on the other hand, has a lot of these, which makes it a much harder server to develop an anti-cheat for, and allows all these hack clients to be much more effective on Hypixel without Watchdog being as good as detecting them. Now I'm going to go into more of my opinions. Obviously this is not completely, accurate, since I'm making this opinion of myself, but with Hypixel, obviously there's a lot of different games with different mechanics and unique aspects, and you have one anti-cheat for all of those games. It's kind of like using one shoe for many different people with different shoe sizes. That was probably a terrible analogy, but that's kind of what it is like. Watchdog doesn't work for a lot of these games because, they have unique mechanics, and maybe that is the key. Obviously, it's not like Hypixel is going to be getting different anti-cheats for different games. That would probably not be very good for the server itself. Hypixel is already quite laggy with Watchdog. But yes, there is no easy solution to this problem, which is why Hypixel has a lot of cheating issues. Now, obviously, the other side to this argument, another theory, is obviously that Hypixel is the biggest server, and hack clients, a lot of paid hack clients, are basically a business. They want to try and make as much profit as they can from the most amount of people. This is why when hack clients make hack clients, they will always have some sort of target towards Hypixel. A lot of hack clients, or most hack clients, have presets for Hypixel and a lot of bypasses for Hypixel. This is because Hypixel is the biggest Minecraft server by a large amount, so hack clients have the most to gain by making hack clients for Hypixel, whereas hack clients that are more oriented towards bypassing Lunar or Mineman Club would obviously not be as common, because they are smaller servers and the hack clients don't have as much profit to gain off that. There is just so much demand for a hack client for Hypixel, more so than other servers, which is why obviously Watchdog has to keep up with that, which often they can't because of this, and also because of the reasons I stated before with all of the bypasses and variety on Hypixel. But that is the story about Watchdog. It's not a bad anti-cheat, it's just the anti-cheat with the hardest job compared to all these other servers. Hack client developers obviously will be targeting Watchdog much more than other servers, and Watchdog has many more games and people to protect, I guess, or scan, which, because of all the variety on Hypixel, makes it a much harder anti-cheat to develop that effectively covers all different bypasses for different games. And overall, Watchdog isn't actually doing too bad as an anti-cheat. A lot of hacks and cheats are actually detected on Hypixel. A fly hacker bypass was patched on Hypixel, and as of late, or well, over the past few years, Hypixel's anti-cheat Watchdog has been getting better at detecting cheaters and banning them. Obviously, the issue is they will never be able to instantly ban them, since obviously Hypixel's in a sort of race against time against all these other anti-cheats. I mean, hack clients, I keep mixing up anti-cheat and hack client. But yeah, Hypixel is constantly trying to compete with the hack client developers, which is why they can't instant ban, because that would instantly give away what cheats are causing the issues for, well, the hacks to get banned, which would make it much easier for hack client developers to develop a more effective hack client. While this is frustrating, since this can be quite detrimental to win streaks or things related to that, unfortunately there is not much that can be done about that. However, the good thing is, closet cheaters and, over time, even blatant cheaters will get banned, because Hypixel isn't too bad at detecting cheaters. It's just that they can also take quite a while to ban them, because the ban waves take quite a long time. I honestly think it's a great achievement that Hypixel has even managed to develop an anti-cheat that sort of works, because it is a really hard job, especially for a server like Hypixel. But they've managed to make an anti-cheat that not only works, but works not too badly. Obviously, very closet cheaters will never really get banned very quickly. However, they aren't too hard to deal with, especially on games like, say, Bedwars. And blatant cheaters do get banned after a while. Obviously, there are some issues with this, and it will never be a perfect system. However, I think it is great that there even is a system. While Hypixel's anti-cheat obviously will not deter blatant cheaters from stopping cheating or sniping or something like that, it serves as a great deterrent to closet cheaters who are trying to cheat to get on leaderboards or competitively, like in ranked Skywars, not so much in ranked Skywars, but in games like Bedwars, or people are trying to get in the leaderboard. The anti-cheat serves as a great deterrent just because, not because it's definitely going to ban you, but just because there is a chance it might ban you, and if you go too far, it probably will ban you in an amount of time, just because Hypixel does not insta-ban. It's probably why, to this day, most games on Hypixel have actually remained pretty cheater-free. If you play games of Bedwars or Skywars or something like that, you will not encounter many cheaters. Ranked Skywars is a big exception to this, because people can blatantly cheat, get away with it without getting banned, because the ban waves are so far spaced apart, while getting the rewards associated with doing well on Ranked Skywars, which is another issue, which is something for a whole nother day, but it's mainly because of the cosmetic rewards of doing well on Ranked Skywars, as well as the short season length, which allows people to blatantly cheat, avoid getting banned, and probably get unbanned after a specific length of time. And I think probably the main solution to this is making cheating in competitive games maybe a more harsher punishment than in normal games. Obviously, this is a very hard problem for Hypixel to solve, but it is a problem that I'm sure they're still trying to work through, and I'm sure they're going to keep doing better at it as time goes on. At the end of the day, client-side anti-cheats really do much better than server-side anti-cheats. However, Mojang obviously is not going to implement some sort of anti-cheat like this, and Hypixel's never going to make people use the Badline client anti-cheat or something like that. Just because there is a variety of clients people use, and Hypixel does not want to just maybe force people onto one system. It would kill its player base a lot, and Hypixel obviously does not want to lose that. So overall, this is a story about not a bad anti-cheat, but an anti-cheat that has had a very hard job and a lot of obstacles to overcome. overcome, but obstacles that it has managed to overcome with some degree of success, and an anti-cheat that's not working too badly. I played a game a few days back. This is actually a pretty funny story. There was a cheater, not too blatant. Actually, it was not that blatant at all. It was reach, which I wasn't even sure if they were cheating. They were just sketchy. I reported them, and a few minutes later they got banned. I think they were probably cheating for quite a while, which is why they got banned right then. But yep, I have not encountered many cheaters at all recently, actually. Probably my last game I lost to a cheater would have been hundreds of games back, which is something I can honestly deal with. It's not affecting the game too much, and in most games it's actually pretty fine. I also think it's great how Hypixel manages to even have an anti-cheat and scan so many players without causing the game to break with lag, which some people will debate that, but Hypixel is playable, I guess, even with my ping. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you understood Watchdog more. Obviously this is a lot of speculation, but I'm sure there are some parts of this video that are pretty true, and maybe you will respect Watchdog a bit more for this video. I will see you next time. Please let me know in the comments what type of video you'd like to see next, and I will respond to every one of you. Thank you for watching.